Hello there everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Uranium. We are ready to go fight the gym leader. I just went ahead and healed my Pokemon, so they should all be at full health. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't intend on, save scumming or anything. That's not what I'm gonna do. But I still want to make sure I have a save file just going constantly. And we're gonna go ahead and just keep out Sex Bomb to fight this person right here. Should be fine, right? Right. It's got a Burby. That's not ideal, but I can fight it. It's pretty simple. It's going to be another all-out tackle attack again. Now, I'm a little bit worried about Gus, because that's a special move, and I think Sex Bomb has been getting a lot more defense, if anything. But it's still only doing 2 damage, like everything else in this gym, so I'm not too worried. Sex Bomb can easily deal with this Burby, so should be fine. As long as it doesn't use Flash and make me spend, like, 50 million more attacks in order to actually try and, beat it. That would not be fun at all. Because that's right. Because Burby does have Flash. I know that much. It naturally learns Flash, which is a little weird. But whatever. Sex Bomb's gonna be able to tank all those shots so nicely. It's gonna get 102 experience. It's almost gonna reach level 9. I don't know what Pokemon that is. Yeah, let's switch over to let's just go to Charmadillo real quick. I don't know what this is. What am I fighting here? Oh, no, Felang. That's Intimidate. Alright, probably a good thing I swapped out then. But I don't know what this is. What are you? I used Yawn. Oh, God. Why does it have to have Yawn? Alright, we're gonna switch into Mankey. Hopefully not get destroyed somehow. Hope this thing isn't like a psychic type for some reason. It's gonna use Scratch. Okay. Jesus, Mankey, you need some freaking defense. Alright, but the point is we can get back into Charmadillo now. Just because we used Mankey to tank a shot real quick. And hopefully that doesn't do too much damage. That does a lot of damage. Alright, so we're just gonna swap back into Sex Bomb. Keep swapping them out until we find something that's not gonna get completely destroyed. And it's gonna use Yawn. Alright, fine. I don't care at this point. We're gonna go for a Mud Slap. It seems to only have Yawn and Scratch right now, so I'm not overly concerned. That's just to make sure it can't, keep smacking me Scratch, because that will get annoying after some points. So we're just gonna go for that again. It's gonna be just matching the Enter key again. Wait, are those Z's with lines through them? Are they seriously using, like, retro Z's? Like, the Z's that my mom writes? That's great. Oh my god, quit yawning, please. So annoying. Yawn might be more annoying than, low accuracy / attack dropping moves, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, those are definitely, like, Z's with lines through them. That's cool. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Favorite type of Z. I didn't actually start the timer for this episode, did I? Nope. Well, looks like it's probably going to be a little bit longer than normal. Or not. Depends on how long I've been, keeping them going. Which has been, probably inconsistent, as all can be. Even though I trying to keep it around 15 minutes each episode. There we go. Everybody gained 40 experience. Sex Bomb is awake now. Alright. I want to heal before I fight the gym leader. Do you blame me? Like, I don't want to have to fight her at, like, half HP for all of my Pokemon. And we're just probably going to fight her with just pretty much Sex Bomb, honestly. Because that's all I really got to use against her. Because Mankey just can't actually handle a hit. And isn't really fast enough to guarantee first strike. So, I don't know. I'm probably just going to go for the guy who can't, well, the girl who can't take any damage from them. So let me make sure I actually have her out to start, because I don't know if she's actually in the first part. She is. Okay, cool. And Charmadillo, I'm sorry you're not getting any experience, but you'll get some at some point. We've been properly introduced. What's your name? Doge? I like it. Welcome to Nowtech City Pokemon Gym. I'm Maria, the normal type specialist, but you know that already. Of course, most folks know me as Maria, champion standard. So you were the champion, but you're a normal type specialist. Did you beat the Elite Four with just normal types? Because that'd be very interesting. Hi, Maria. Alright, so you're going to lead off with an Outin. That means I'm just going to sit here. You know what? Let's set this up, baby. Let's set up. We're going to get a harden off. Then we are going to just sit there and tackle it until it dies. Yeah, there we go. Makes my life even easier. However, that does mean I have to sit here and keep mashing my enter key again and again and again and again and again. Alright, so she swept into the filling. That's weird. Are they actually using, like, strategy for fighting me? That's weird. That's unheard of for, like, for frickin' trainers in this game. But okay, that's fine. I'll take your strategy on. Going back into Ouden again. Okay. So she literally swapped into that just to get the sleep off, because she realized she needed extra turns in order to fight me. Quick attack's not... Actually, quick attack does do more damage. Okay. Thinking it probably wasn't going to do more damage. But okay, that works for me. She's going to swap back into a felling again. She's actually using strategy, and that's honestly bothering me. Like, that is genuinely bothering me that she's using strategy. I'm not using any strategy. I'm just sitting here smacking her with this freaking thing. And of course, there goes her potion. This is a very, very tough fight here, obviously. You can tell how much effort I'm putting into this. I'm going to use Foresight. I forget what Foresight actually does, and I don't care either. However, if it does increase your crit chance on an enemy, that would be a little bit bad. Because crits will actually hurt a little bit. You're going back into felling again. You're prepping it for when I wake up again. Wow. She knows strategy. Again, I am really shocked at this. She's actually, like, strategizing and stuff. It's not going to help her because, you know, it's nothing but normal types, and I have a frickin' rock steel type. But no, it's very surprising that she's using actual strategy for this. Like, I was not expecting it. And I think she's just going to stack filling at this point. It looks like she will. No, okay, she's going to swap back into Outen. Quit swapping so much. I really want to know what type that filling is, actually. I can't tell. I know it's not fire. I'm trying to guess based off the colors, but I'm colorblind, so the color perspective is a little bit off for me there. So I just have genuinely no idea what type it is. Alright, well, in the very least, I'm gonna get this thing. Crit, please. Oh, damn. Alright, you're gonna get sent to sleep again. But hey, Sexbomb's really doing the work this game, this fight. No, I would not like to swap out my Pokemon. I could have, because it's at like no HP, so it's not like it would have been that bad. In fact, I might very well just do that just to get Charmadillo some experience. Because he's my starter, and he's actually at the back of in terms of experience, so I think we're just gonna go for swapping him out. Peck shouldn't do too much damage, and it got Flame Body. Hey, and you are gonna faint from burn. So yeah, pretty good. I think we're pretty good at this. You have another one? Oh my god. No, we're gonna stay in for one turn. Okay. That is the evolved form of the thing. That is terrifying. Alright, we're gonna swap in Sexbomb then. Sexbomb is currently asleep. Damn slacker. He's gonna use Yawn again. We're just gonna harden a couple times just to make sure that we don't, you know, die from this thing. Because yeah, it does 4 damage. Okay. Oh, that's right, we're asleep too. But on the bright side, I have more than enough potions to, you know, keep me alive. So I think we'll be fine. And it looks like it's just gonna use Scratch. This might just be a standard normal type. I don't actually know. Just gonna use Scratch again, do 3 more damage. Now we're gonna harden. Yeah, we're just gonna harden a bunch just to be ready for dealing with this thing. It's gonna yawn again. Oh my god. You know, I didn't expect the fight against her to take up the entire episode. But apparently it's going to. Alright, we got up 2 Hardens. That should give us more than enough, you know, defense to survive its onslaught. Whatever its onslaught's going to be, which is just apparently scratches. Like, yeah, we're only taking about 2 damage per attack. It should be fine. I would, you know, use... Oops, I might have accidentally hit my mic there for a second. Sorry about that if that happened. You know, it'd be easy to just, you know, use a full heal, wake up Sex Bomb, and then just continue the tackling. But that's what it's going to do every time. It's just going to keep yawning at me. This is actually so annoying. Like, I've never been this annoyed in a gym battle before. I've been this annoyed, you know, facing actual people, but never, like, one of the bots in the game. Like, they never do this. They'll spam out Yawn when they don't need to spam out Yawn. That's what they'll do. Go use another potion again. Alright, Sex Bomb, get healed up. And I can't afford to, you know, swap out or anything because nothing else can take a frickin' hit from this dang thing. This is just a shitty situation in general. And it's just gonna keep yawning me. Oh my god. So unbelievably. And I'm gonna run out of tackles soon. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I'm just mashing enter at this point. Just tackling everything. I wish I could set up an auto clicker for enter. That would make this probably a bit simpler, honestly. Whatever. We're gonna just do that again. We're all good. Tackling. Yawning again. Same stretch. Alright, Sex Bomb, you really need to crit. Like, come on. You need to crit this turn, or else we're gonna be stuck here for another, like, 5 frickin' turns. Come on, crit. Crit, 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 crit. Oh, there's like 1 HP left. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Come on, just wake up. You can do it. Come on, Sex Bomb, this is your chance to shine. Just wake up. Just wake up one more time. Alright, he woke up. You got the tackle off. We finally beat the thing. Charmadillo grew to level 9. That's freaking awesome. Sex Bomb grew to level 10. Got even more defense. Sex Bomb learned Headbutt. Oh my god, a move that's more strong. That's stronger than Tackle. Congrats, we did it. Yay. Take this TM, 27 return. That's actually sort of useful, not gonna lie. Alright. I should have guessed that's what it would be, though. Return is the obvious move to get from a normal gym. Aside from, like, Facade. Facade's a pretty obvious one, too. So, we're gonna run down to the Pokemon Center. And then we're just gonna call this episode early. Like, I'm pretty sure I started the timer late on this one anyways. But after that battle, it's just, whew. That was a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. And go ahead and go to our Pokemon real quick. I'm gonna swap around these guys real quick just so we have Sex Bomb in the back and Dixie and Charmadillo up front so they can get some more experience soon. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all again next time. Peace out.